I'm practicing for what I'm gonna say to Ice Spice when I meet her. I'm trying my hardest to pull her. I feel like she might like me though. I have a feeling like she gonna be like, you weird, you different.
Why don't you try to go for someone with some talent or something?
What do you? She's so talented. She's the most talented. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's a very amazing thing as well. Like on top of it. Welcome back to the She Didn't Text Back podcast. I'm William Haynes.
I'm John Ros.
And I'm Kennedy.
How are you guys doing today?
Exhausted.
Oh, because it's late at night and we didn't get the studio until like 9 o'clock at night. Oh, you're tired.
Oh, the studio was booked until 6 p.m.
Literally.
On the drive over here, you was making fun of that girl for like wearing her wedding dress in the middle of the dirty downtown LA.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Like, why?
That sounds stressful.
Yeah. She was letting it drag on the floor.
Yeah. Like her white wedding gown was literally dragging the floor.
That's not coming off.
The dirty downtown LA floor.
Like you were saying, you hope it's a photo shoot, but like...
Yeah. I hope it's a photo
I hope that's the point. Yeah.
There's that Sade music video. Did I put that on for you? Where it's like she did like a Little Mermaid music video, like where she's underwater.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But then the second half, she's wearing a white like wedding dress throughout downtown LA. Literally like what we just saw.
Oh, maybe it's a meme.
Oh, that's why you said that, because I was like,
I'll show you the video.
I had no idea.
I recorded you talking smack on her, and I'll show you the music video, and you'll be like, damn.
He did. He kept replaying in the car. I was like, all right.
It was fun. it could be a viral TikTok sound. If I put that on TikTok, it could become a sound. Like...
No.
But we just went to the craziest party. Like, you know, I'm very much an introvert. I don't go to parties. But if my, like, it's been like 11 or 12 years that I've been in LA. Like, I've been to a couple of parties, but I'd say that the one that we went to this weekend was peak.
Yeah.
How was that? I heard it was crazy.
It was fun. It was. I think it's because we came in with not knowing exactly what to expect at all.
Yeah.
We were expecting like a regular house party. We pulled up. It was a mansion. So immediately we were like, oh shit.
Yeah. So you remember how we pulled up and you brought this up, how I was like, oh damn, as soon as we walked in.
Yeah.
Alana Pierce, when she got there later, she said the exact same thing that I said. Her and I had the exact same thought of, I better not walk into the wrong house because I'm going to get shot.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. When we walked up, you were like, is this the address? Are you sure? And I was like, I'm pretty sure.
How big was this house?
Very big house.
Big.
Very big house. Like,
it's not crazy mansion. It's not mega mansion, but it's like you're not expecting it, you know?
Yeah. It was basically, they were saying everybody from Creator Class was like, we need to hang out one time when we're not all like either trying to gain weight, lose weight. When
like a normal.
Yeah. When people like don't have to worry about what they have to eat and we can just chill. So we went to Marisha Ray and Matthew Mercer's house, and they're voice actors. And the thing is, ever since I did...
They also own like their own company and, you know, and are influencers in their own right.
You guys know, like, ever since I did Creator Clash, the number one person that people keep telling me, oh, wow, you did this was Marisha Ray. They were like, oh, you did this with Marisha Ray.
Yeah.
So you, in the past couple of weeks, as well as my friend Morgan Page, have been trying to get me into D&D.
Yeah.
Like, by coincidence.
Yeah.
And Morgan didn't know that I knew Marisha. So she was just telling me about her. She literally got me a
subscription?
A subscrition to
Dimension 20.
Dimension 20.
Which is not Marisha Ray's service, but it's like
similar.
Wait, so what's Dimension 20?
It's like a Netflix, but for Dungeons and Dragons like campaigns. Yeah, but it's like that one's done with comedians.
So we walk into their house, you know, one of those houses, as soon as you walk in, you got to look up. You're like, damn. And everybody was always there because I made sure we didn't show up at 5. I told John and his girlfriend, I was like, we're too cool to show up at 5. We're cool, too cool to show up at 5.
Yeah.
So like, and then I heard all the fighters have a Discord, and I heard that some people were there later than me. And I told them, I'm like, we have to wait in the car. We have to park here.
He made you wait in the car?
No, we convinced them not to, but he really wanted to do it.
She was like, you can't show up with nothing in your hand. You didn't even bring nothing to the party.
That is true. When you go to someone's house, you always have to show up with something.
Not me.
Or just show up late. It's you either fashionably late or you show up with a gift.
We did both.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
Good. Yeah, see?
I bring the jokes. I bring humor. I know how messed up would it be if I took the stuff that they brought. I was like, give it to me. Let me. But they were telling me to walk in with it because they actually brought so much stuff.
We actually needed help. Like, we literally will. Please help us.
Yeah.
What did you bring?
Oh, we went to Costco. We brought like High Noon, soju, chips.
Alcohol. So
that's already enough. That's already like hard to carry.
So we walk in and everybody's in there. In the front of their house, they have like this like big ancient looking book that I assume was Dungeons and Dragons related.
Yeah.
But in the front of their living room, they had a giant glowing obelisk.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like an Egyptian, not a pyramid.
Like
the
tiny Washington Monument.
The Washington Monument. And that was crazy to me because everybody, so when I walked in there and commented on that, I was like, wow. And then somebody said to me, I think it was Chris Reagan, he was like, yeah, we're going to all pray to it later. I was like, you're joking?
We actually did. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, I was
we're
like,
in LA.
I finally made it to one of those LA parties.
Yep. Those eyes wide shut parties.
But people did. So it like is a giant glowing obelisk that is connected to a headset.
Yes, yeah.
And you talk to it?
It's basically their Burning Man art installation. It's an interactive story. It reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons, but basically you put on the headset and a world loads in. Like the obelisk itself is lit and there's graphics on it. And it's just like you find yourself in an endless sea and what do you want to do? And it's just like, do you want to move forward? Do you want to go underwater? It's like you can tell it what you want to do and then it loads. So it's like fully interactive, fully voice acted. It was like I've never seen anything like it before. And if I was on psychedelics, that shit would blow my mind.
Yeah. So you were the first person to do it, but I guess I wasn't there when you were doing it.
Yeah, everyone was outside. Me and my girlfriend were like looking inside and we were like being cheese-moso and just like looking at all the fucking shit on, because their house is immaculately decorated. Like,
Immaculately,
like from the light bulbs to like the fucking wallpaper. I was like, damn, they really
the
really
lighting in
thought
the
about this
house.
shit.
Once the sun went down, the light like changed. It was like it's like those lights that that people have, but like better, like like those light
It's like the
changer
Philips Hue lights.
Yeah, it's
but
like Philips Hue lights, but way better.
Yeah.
Like,
but then art director came in and was like, you know what would be cool is the color contrast would be blue and orange right here versus like whatever, purple.
Yeah, purple,
so
blue,
funny.
like So I saw AB talking to it, like I was like, and he was just whispering to the obelisk. I was like,
Yeah, I thought I was being too loud because the headset kind of has music the entire time, but he's just like, I go forward.
Yeah,
and I'm like it can pick that up. Like,
I mean, like he looked super serious when he was talking to it. I was so confused, like,
and he was in there for like 20 minutes. He was engaged in his story for 20 minutes. I was in it for 4.
Really?
And I reached my end of my story. It probably knew that I wanted it to be quick. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Like you had enough. So that was just the front. So then we finally get in, and I remember it was so cool to me. I was talking to Andrea. She also does chess boxing as well as creative class.
How does that work?
I actually showed it to my friend Jose.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to explain it. They literally box for like maybe like 2 minutes rounds, and
then they play chess
in the boxing ring. Then the chess. Then the chess comes down from the ceiling.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Yeah.
And then you have to fucking play?
They start playing chess.
Wow. I feel like you die at the chess part.
I don't know how to play chess.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like I know how to play chess like an elementary schooler, or a middle schooler.
Oh my God.
For sure.
But like, there are high schoolers that could beat me.
I thought it was like Harry Potter. I thought it was like, in the first Harry Potter movie, there's like, they're fighting on a chessboard.
Yeah.
I thought it was like shit like that.
Absolutely.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Really
Right?
cool.
But no, they literally
Cooler.
fight each other. So
Ludwig.
I was talking to her about like just a bunch of stuff, and like we were at the bar, and like she was like we were talking about working out, and she was like, why do you work out so much? I was like, oh, because I like anime. And then Matthew Mercer, he was like,
what?
Because anime characters, they work out.
Like, that's how you get stronger.
That's how you get strong.
You get beat up a lot, and then you get this close to death, and then immediately you get stronger. That's how it
You
works.
get beat up a lot.
Okay,
and then
fair.
Matthew Mercer was like, oh, you like anime? And I was like, I already know you voiced somebody in Naruto, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, I voiced Yamato and Pain. I was like, that's so cool.
All Shippuden. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then we got to talk about, just like voice acting, how he grew up watching anime, and talking about how
What a dream.
Yeah, because you never expect, he watched Dragon Ball in Japanese in the '90s, so he never expected himself to be on Dragon Ball 30 years in the future.
Oh, sure.
So that was really cool that they were so down to earth.
Yeah.
And
That is crazy.
and everything. But then, I mean, then everybody, so like,
They're great hosts too.
They're great hosts.
Yeah.
They were like, we encourage you to search around, look around, like their
explore,
backyard, huge stairs. They had stairs that went up. We didn't even go all the way up. Like,
No, we didn't go. It was too many stairs. I was like literally like I was out of breath. He said that he was more tired than walking up Griffith Park.
You're right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How high were these
It
stairs?
wasn't high, but it was just for some reason just winded you. I don't know why.
It was winding you. The
Even
elevation.
Marisha was like, nah, I never walk up here. Like,
Yeah. There were 2 places to stop on the stairs, and then there was a 3rd place. We didn't even go up to the 3rd
I don't know what it looks, the mystery.
Yeah, she was like, oh, at the sunset, everybody was going to sit around and watch, but I don't think we even made it up to the top tier part.
I'm nosy. I would have went up there and searched everything.
Yeah, right?
Just to see, just so I can know what's going
Yeah,
on.
it was huge.
It was a great moment as the sun was setting and everybody from Creator Clash was just like chilling, just hanging out with each other, being friends. I think you remember I said to Chris Raygun, and I was like, I'm so
Beefs
glad.
were squashed.
Beefs were squashed. I was like, I'm so glad we could be friends after what happened to us.
What happened?
We fought like, you know,
yeah.
in the ring, even though Creator Clash isn't about like aggression or like actually hating each other.
No.
They
Yeah.
don't want those kind of fights in there.
No.
So
Yeah.
it was really fun. And then once the sun set, she was like, all right, now the show was gonna start. I'm like, really? I'm like, we really had a rich white people house up there. It's like,
well, because even in the invitation, it was like, please stay after for a special surprise, and I was like, what is?
So was this when they were setting your hands on fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, wait.
I'm glad I just found out that you actually read the invite. I didn't even read the invite. I just texted it to you.
Yeah, that's what
I do the same thing. I don't even ever read.
I'm like, I didn't even read
Yeah, she just
it.
texted to me, and I told her, it's like, oh, you got to go here.
And here's the address and all that stuff. But yeah, so the sunset and then the fire chicks came out. That was some of the craziest stuff.
Fire dancers, fire benders.
And I told her after,
Oh my
and they were
gosh,
laughing so
firebending.
hard. Yeah, literally firebending. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it's the African American in me, but that shit drives me crazy. I was trying so hard not to overreact. To
Yeah.
be like, God damn, like, oh.
But you were
No, I know, because fire is lit.
Yeah,
magic
literally.
and fire for black people, we're like, oh.
Plus,
Right.
one already. We didn't know
we
what was
were
going to
all one.
happen.
And,
Yeah.
and she had, I just got into drinking within the past 5 years of my life.
Yeah.
Like, she made me my first cocktail.
Yeah, they had a Keurig bartender. Like, it was an alcoholic Keurig. Like, it's a machine that makes mixed drinks for you. It was amazing.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I've seen those before.
Yeah, it was pretty
Star Trek
sick.
stuff. So she was like, you don't want this. She was like, I got all the ingredients in the world. Let me make you something.
Yeah.
She made something she called
Very
like,
extensive bar.
grandma's perfume.
Expensive.
So like,
what she made you?
I mean, that's what it
Grandma's
smelled like.
perfume.
okay.
Yeah, you smell it and it smelled like some perfume. Like, you know, that's how alcoholic it was. Like,
That's how.
but I was drinking and she was like, give me half of that because she knew it was good.
It was strong.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
hella good. And so I
Okay.
gave her like half of it and we shared it. But I was like, wow, like I told her, I was like, I'm getting this exact house. I'm getting a corgi just like them and everything.
Yeah. He's going to Frasier her.
Yeah, it's from an episode of Frasier where Frasier got a new boss who was like a 30-year-old like rich guy billionaire, and he goes to Frasier and he's like, teach me how to be classy like you, how to drink wine like you, and he brings him into his home, and then next thing you know, he buys an exact replica of Frasier's house, and Frasier's an asshole, so he's pissed. He's like, he doesn't want to get fired though by the boss, so he's like, it's nice, but
Yeah.
And then it really grinds his gears when Architectural Digest shows up and does an article on
his house.
not
Dude,
Frasier.
that's fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
And it just ends with him, you know, like coming out to me, you fucking dick, you
Yeah.
stole my shit, you little shit, fuck you. Like, you know, not that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much.
But basically, yeah.
He's like, wow,
Eloquently.
Frasier, I guess I'll just go then. But I'm gonna do that to them. I'm getting their exact house. I'm getting a dog just like theirs.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Name it the same name.
And
Get
then
some stairs you can't walk all the way up.
some stairs that
Exactly.
people can't walk all the way up.
Have live-in fire dancers. that just stay there.
And
Yeah.
set your hands on fire.
Like, so hot. So yeah, the fire part, basically they came out, the two fire ladies came out and did their thing and like did their like whole fire show. And then Marisha was like, I hope you guys didn't think I was gonna sit here. And then she started firebending too.
Yep.
Yeah, like so you do D&D.
She put herself in danger for our entertainment.
for her entertainment. It was so fun. And the professional fire girl literally set her pussy on fire. Literally. I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
literally smacked that shit on her, lit it up.
Nuh-uh.
That shit was wild.
It was amazing. Like,
And then said, "Who's next?"
and then who's next? And then everybody started going up.
So she was burning.
Yes.
Yeah, you put it in the gel. Yeah, it's
And
it smelled different. What did I say that gel smelled like? I was like, it smells like
Ew.
perfume or something.
yeah, you just said something super specific. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but it did have a smell to it. And it
It
did
didn't
burn.
smell like fire. Yeah.
It burnt too. I mean, not hard, but it felt like what you would expect something burning up your arm with.
Oh,
like,
sure.
Did you do it? You
no,
did do it.
I was too scared.
Yeah,
I was
you
too
did-
busy filming everyone else doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a fear of that. I have so much African American hair care products in my hair. Like setting my shit, it's giving me Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial. Like,
Yeah.
like I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna take a risk. So if you see the videos of me, I look kind of scared.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, imagine if you had your old hair.
My old hair wouldn't have done it. Like,
You know, I'm the reason why he cut his hair.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
He looked crazy.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so I had a moment with my old hair. My old hair actually was looking good for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
2021. No, 2021, my hair actually did look fine.
No.
I mean, 2018 it looked good, but 2021 it got 2022, early 22, my stuff got so nappy. Like I couldn't comb through it. Like, and I remember I kept getting left on red, and I was like, I know it's not my body. I know my body's looking better than ever. I know for a fact it ain't my personality. I'm funny as hell. Ain't anybody funnier than me is insane. And we'll get to that.
He's going to heaven.
But you were like, you just need to cut your hair. And I was like, really? I was like, but my identity. And then once my barber was like, he was like, maybe you should. And I was like, all right, Kennedy told me. I saw this barber for the first time. And he was like, waves is or for the second or third time, he was like, waves is my specialty. And I was like, well, Kennedy has been telling me to cut my hair.
I've literally been telling him, like, cut your hair.
So it's been great.
For months.
It's been pretty great. Like, my barber explained it. He was like, now I am like more like approachable, or like I blend into many more environments. I look like Broke Weekend before. I look like the Weekend with no money.
Yeah, you look like Weekday.
I look like Weekday. I look like Weekday.
It was giving weekday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but it wasn't giving weekend.
But like my ID, have you seen my ID photo?
Is your hair still in the ID
It was
picture?
before I did that. Every time I show people my ID, they laugh and ask me like, why did you cut your hair? Like,
Oh my gosh.
That's what I look like, like.
I cannot.
My favorite is the little dip right here.
Yeah, I made my little.
Look like Kuwabara.
Yeah.
It's Hey Arnold.
I gave myself an anime swirl.
You gave yourself a little like a pompadour.
Yeah.
Like.
Because my uncle used to do it, but that day I did it myself. And he was like, you didn't tell me you were going to get your ID done. I would have done it. He would have had it perfectly. But yeah. Like, I feel like it got me out of a ticket once too. Like,
oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got pulled over because like I didn't know I wasn't supposed to go left. And I had my mom with me, and he took my ID, and he was like, whatever.
They haven't changed my photo since I took it when I was 17. They're like, you look the same. And I was like, okay.
Really? You do? Like, I've seen yours. Yeah, like, yeah. You look like how when I met you, but like you've morphed to like.
Yeah, definitely. Just more wrinkles.
Yeah. But no, you're right. Like, I actually posted this on Facebook recently about how East Coast women don't think I'm funny.
Oh my gosh.
I think I told you about this too.
It's a phenomenon.
Most people think I'm really funny. Like,
also, when you're actually in the East Coast, it does something to you.
Also,
you act out more.
You're
Find most people.
Like everybody, every fucking body is like,
every yes man he's ever ran into said he's funny.
Everybody I'm paying and like giving money to is like always laughing. But no, like I like seriously, East Coast women, I would be giving them level 10 jokes, and they'll be like, I'm dead.
Literally, and that's literally me. I'm like, I'm weak.
I'm weak, bro.
I'm dead.
But I think about it, and it's like, because East Coast women are used to men who are so masculine.
Yeah.
Then they get me. They're like, you're goofy. Like, are you goofy or what?
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So I'm practicing.
Again, you're goofier when you're out there.
Yeah,
but you're just in comparison.
You're right. When we went to New York, I went up to people and went, "Hi, I'm from California."
I'm from California.
Nobody responded to me. Everybody kept walking.
Okay, and they're so mean in New York. I know they probably were like,
Yo, he's looking for it.
Yeah. Literally nobody stopped. Like 20
people.
He doesn't
even do that here.
Yeah. Hi, I'm from California. But they would stop and be like, really? Me too? You fucking idiot. Want some weed?
Out here
literally.
Yeah. People are so chill out here.
You want to hit?
Yeah. People in the East Coast are like, okay, and are you going to rob me? Or?
Yeah. No, they walk faster.
Yeah. That time we went to New York, my favorite story from that time is when I saw like a cop or like a traffic person and a guy in a truck yelling at each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yelling at each other. And then they both turned away and laughed. Like the cop turned away, he started laughing, and the guy driving the truck started laughing. Like, we don't do that in California.
Road rage was like, I swear, road rage was just born and raised in East Coast.
I saw you honking at people on the way here. I was like, God.
They were in my way.
Like, barely.
Get right or get left.
Like, man, like y'all East Coast people.
No, it's stressful. Like I've been in the Philippines and I've witnessed traffic, and in New York, I don't know what it is.
I cannot drive in New York. Black cars only. I can't.
I'm practicing for what I'm gonna say to Ice Spice when I meet her. I'm trying my hardest to pull her. I feel like she might like me though. I have a feeling like she gonna be like, you weird, you different.
Why don't you try to go for someone with some talent or something?
What do you? She's so talented. She's the most talented. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's a very amazing thing as well. Like on top of it, hella people are talented. So many people are talented. But to be also talented and beautiful, like when she meets me, she's gonna be like. She'd be like, you different. Like, I kind of like the way... She's not going to laugh at a single thing I say.
Probably not.
Probably not. Like, dead face the whole time.
You could tell her you're an athlete, though.
She'd be like, okay, that's nice. Like, how long have you been boxing for?
3 weeks.
2 days.
3 weeks. And she's like, well, it was an actual professional bout, right? I mean...
She's like, Michael Quick Flores?
Michael Quick. Oh, you know Quick. Oh, yeah. Your coach, he's hella cool. But other than that, I don't know. Like, what's the game with East Coast women? You got to act cool. You got to act like you don't give a fuck. Like... I gotta look mad.
I don't even know. I've never really even been one to date people that live near me.
Yeah.
So
you seem like you're like in the DMs of somebody on another state. So
maybe not me in the DMs,
but they in yours, and
yeah.
you responded and you followed back. So therefore, it's a mutual DM-ship.
Depends.
But yeah, with the California West Coast women, they're used to me. They're like, you're funny, you're nice, you're chill, or like. Or people who come here from other countries always think I'm really funny.
Oh, you're so quirky.
Oh
so
I feel
quirky.
like moving here has made me so much softer. So maybe that's why people here think you're funny. Cause just
They grew up soft.
Yeah, people here definitely grew up soft. And I could tell, like, me talking to you over the past couple of weeks, I'm like, you have gotten a lot softer than you used to be. You used to be just straight up mean. And now you're like...
semi-mean.
Now you're only semi-mean. You keep it real, though. Like,
Passive aggressive.
I like mean people. I really don't like...
No, I'm too direct to be passive aggressive. Wait.
Aggressive.
You're one of the few nice people I hang out with, John. No, I kind of like mean people.
Yeah, he's like a glutton for punishment. He loves mean people.
I noticed
I think I'm masochistic.
That's why when he was complaining about like the training, he's like, oh, it hurt all over. I'm like, you love it.
Right, you like pain. That's what
Deep down inside, like the training, like when we were training, it did feel like I had worked harder than I ever had in my life. And I did like that feeling. But the running and my ankles didn't like that. I was literally limping.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, he was limping. That's true. I was kind of worried about him limping around the ring if that was gonna happen.
Yeah. It didn't hurt that bad that I felt like it was gonna affect my boxing. Especially when I got up there, I didn't feel like my hurting my ankles. I don't think I ever really talked about it publicly.
Yeah.
But I went on too many runs.
Yeah, and I think that's why there's a video. It's on the video.
Yeah.
Where Quick says that you're running too much.
Yeah, and I didn't admit to him though. I did not admit to Quick that I actually did get a little injured.
And what running shoes were you wearing? Where were you
know
running at?
those green shoes that I wear every damn day. Like,
Have you seen those shoes?
No.
No, she
Okay,
actually
good.
hasn't seen them.
Let me see them. You have them?
I didn't
even
bring
think
them
they're
with
here.
me either.
You have a picture?
I'm sure.
There's pictures everywhere. I couldn't
He's had
find
them for the last 7 years.
I've been
Let me
wearing them for
see.
7 years. That's because we're online friends, but they're so ugly. There's these green Asics.
They're like
and
dad shoes.
I was gonna say, get you some. What are those other shoes?
They have
Hoka
holes in
or
them.
something?
They only just got holes in them. That's why everybody's talking about the holes. I'm like, they only got holes on year 7. Okay,
I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good track record.
I couldn't even find any photos because I'm pretty sure a girl broke up with me over those shoes. Like when I
Sounds
first
like
started
it.
wearing those, they're really ugly. They're really ugly, but they're the most comfortable shoes in the world.
So when you first started wearing them, they were really ugly, and then 7 years later, they got uglier.
They were somebody's shoes for 2 years before that. He water damaged them, and he was like, "You want these, Will?" And I've been,
Those yellow shoes. I mean,
Throw them away.
yeah,
everyone says that,
And
but
then
they've
burn
been
the
dirt through
trash can.
time.
yeah.
We were supposed to shoot a video where you burned them.
And I couldn't do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, I love them too much. I ran for mayor in these shoes.
Like physically ran from me.
I physically ran for mayor in these shoes. Like did my first TV show in these shoes. I was going to box in these shoes, but Michael Quick, he was like, no. He's like, you need some boxing shoes.
Were you wearing those shoes when you did that Sacramento commercial like many years ago?
No, that was before when I shot my first TV commercial.
Yeah,
You're the only one that remembers that. That was like 2011, dude.
Yeah.
I have a commercial that nobody knows about. The voiceover is by Freddie Prinze Jr.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that.
Yes, I'm from Scooby Doo.
She's all that.
He's Fred.
I was gonna say there's other movies.
There's
too.
plenty,
Okay, hold on.
other things, but for me, he's from Scooby Doo. But no, it's an anti-soda commercial, and I'm like running down the streets in Lido, California, like the middle of nowhere, and a bunch of guys in business suits. They're like, "Drink this soda, kids. Suck on this shit. You know you want this." And I'm
my
like, "No."
gosh.
And it's Freddie Prinze Jr. Like, "Drink some water, kid. Don't be a fucking idiot." And it's by the California Endowment. Thanks for that money.
There you go.
So that was technically the first
They
time I
flew
was
you
on
out there too, huh?
No, that was Lodi. So that was like 2 hours away from the Bay.
Oh, okay.
So I just drove
You
out.
figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a long drive, but Yeah, I was running up and down the street for like 6 hours to get this shot.
6 hours?
It
Oh
really
my
was.
30-second commercial.
No
Or a
wonder
30-second
those shoes have
commercial.
holes in them.
No, I didn't have the shoes yet.
Yeah.
But like,
I thought they were.
but that was my first commercial. But no, yeah, that was one of the hardest things ever. But now that would be nothing. It's just
Right.
like, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was a little baby. I was nervous. I was putting all the emotions in my thing. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah, what was your favorite part of the party? Like,
Damn, I was damn near. Oh man, honestly, it was towards the tail end. I think his name was Tom. He was the DJ for the party, and like I've never experienced a DJ that like fucks with you.
yeah.
Like he'll play
Really?
yeah, like he'll play a song. And like it's like, oh, I know this song. A
popular song.
Like, oh no, this is not the version of the song that I thought it was. And then like I can't remember. Like it's a part where they'll be like, and then we're gone. And then like a part, it's like the song continues, but it's just
The
instrumental.
Owl City. The funniest one was the Owl
yeah,
City
yeah.
one. I mean, the one that everyone expects is the Eminem Mom Spaghetti. We've all heard the
It
Mom
was
Spaghetti
like,
remix.
Yeah, it was Lose Yourself, but all Mom Spaghetti. I was like, wow, these are all just troll songs.
Yeah, you was like, I've never
Amazing.
seen a troll DJ, but the Owl City one had me, Matthew Mercer,
Wait,
dying.
wait. The DJ was playing Owl City.
Yeah.
California, the West Coast has the worst DJs. Like if you wanna make it,
It was a
DJ out
dirty party.
here.
It was-
No,
true.
No,
This
in
is
general,
true. Like
the East
DJs
Coast
out here can do a lot more. Yeah.
terrible. They always play like these old songs, and it's not like early 2000s, 90s, cool old. No, it's like 2010s.
Yeah.
Why are you playing that? Why are you
Yeah.
playing Hotline Bling in the club?
I know, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, in the club for
Cut
sure.
it out. The East Coast DJs, that's like one thing that's like
It's
a little
taken
bit different,
seriously
too.
out there,
They
yeah.
take it seriously.
You just need a computer out here in Serato.
Yeah, I could
Your
DJ
left
out here.
Serato. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But he
I
was
should.
playing.
People would watch.
But he was specifically a joke DJ. So, but what was the Owl City line that he took?
I think it was literally just that you would not believe your eyes the entire time. You would not believe. And it's just like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Like, it's just like a
it had to be
chopped
made
and screwed version
with AI or something
my
because
God.
He just has a deep mind for like all of the memey funny stuff because
Yeah.
like he started playing things from that I knew and I was like, oh, okay,
you're
ripped
like,
this
oh,
off
this
of-
basic song,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
this song. But once you like, it was the entire song was you would not believe your eyes.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would not
Or
believe
like
your
Roxanne,
eyes.
it was
you
just
would
rocks,
not
like-
believe your eyes.
Oh my god,
That was so funny. It was. I mean, and nobody was there left at the party. He played the good stuff in the beginning.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
when
there
it
was
was
like
just
5 of us
it
left.
was like 5
Yeah,
of us
yeah.
left.
Okay,
there.
I was gonna
Like,
say I would have went home.
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
right?
Like I would have been like, all right, see
I
you
was
later.
dying. That
No,
shit had me
yeah.
laughing. Like I wish it was like a full party full of people, like a huge party, and
Yeah.
somebody was DJing this.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
So funny. Like
Yeah, especially out of nowhere. Yeah,
To see people's faces,
All of the
like-
rumples were good. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, yeah.
I've never had a DJ play and we're just all just laughing. It's just like, wow, this just became a stand-up bit. Like,
Oh my goodness.
okay.
Let me top myself off real quick.
Me too.
So yeah, I liked how in there one of their living rooms there was like one of those.
One of their living
Yeah.
rooms. Yeah, they had like 3
Yeah, there's like a gumball machine, but instead of gumballs in it, it was like
dice.
D&D dice.
Yeah, it was dice with 20 sides. Yeah, which is like the classic dice for D&D. And yeah, you got one, and it's been blessed by the guys from Critical Role. And we
Oh, yeah,
were
it's my
able to
bike.
ask. We did tell Matthew Mercer that you are thinking of starting. Oh wow, you have it with you.
Yeah, I
That's
have it,
fucking
yeah.
crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
God.
Same pants. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Did you wear that to the
Maybe
party?
it was actually.
And we told him that you were gonna start.
Yeah.
And then we asked for a piece of advice, and he said, "Embrace failure." And I feel like that's just a good life advice.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Embrace failure, because even when you fail, it doesn't mean you're doing bad. It just means it's a different opportunity to take the story in a different direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And now you want to start playing, you said.
Yeah,
because
now I
Morgan was
gotta
gonna
start
do it.
playing. Since
Yeah.
everybody's telling me I gotta play D&D, like, now I have a chip blessed by it. I think you guys want to set it up and I can play for the first time and
Yeah.
we'll see if
But
I
you don't
like
like fantasy stuff.
I don't. It looked like it stank
Yeah.
in most fantasy. Unlike Star Trek, it looks like it smells good and like
How do you feel about it?
Crazy.
there's like comfortable beds. The beds look so comfortable in Star Trek, but fantasy, I don't want to be there.
It's actually crazy because I love fantasy.
That's so
like I
funny.
love
I didn't expect
fantasy movie. I know. I love fantasy movies, like just like maybe not games. I don't really have time too much,
right.
but like as far as like mythical creatures
Yeah,
and
yeah.
movies and stuff like that, I feel like it's so interesting.
Yeah.
You watch Game of Thrones?
No, I don't know. I think there's like some incest stuff in that.
Yeah,
show.
I
Like,
can't do it. That's
I'm
the
not
thing.
rocking with that. It's a little too
Yeah.
much
I
for
feel
me.
that. I feel you.
But like I definitely I watched Merlin.
Oh, okay.
Love that show. Charmed.
Oh, yeah,
of
for
course.
sure, for
I
sure.
love all different types, like
Yeah.
medieval
Yeah.
or like the new stuff.
Yeah.
It's just kind of fun. It's like
Yeah.
interesting to me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get that.
Also, the thing so Mika Burton is friends with Marisha Ray and them.
Yeah.
So after Creative Clash, we came out the doors and went to the Ashley Furniture Lounge, which is the name of the lounge.
Oh, yeah.
At the
So
theater in
random.
Tampa.
Yeah. The furniture there was nice.
The furniture was nice. So the first person that came up to me after I came out the doors was Mika Burton.
Yeah.
And I had seen her there before. Like,
Yeah.
of course I know who she is. She's in season 3 of Picard. She's LeVar Burton's daughter.
Yeah.
So she was like, and I had used the Star Trek Voyager theme song.
Right.
So she recognized that because her father was in episodes,
Yeah.
he directed episodes.
Yep.
And I had not felt embarrassed about my speech until she told me, she was like, my dad was watching the whole thing.
Yeah, when he told me that, I was laughing at him so hard on the phone. Now that
Yeah.
was funny.
Yeah.
I was like,
My
There you
street
go.
cred. I was like, I really like LeVar Burton. Like I told her, I was like, your father's my favorite celebrity and all that stuff. But I did not want him to see me for the first time saying that. Like,
Yeah. That's his first impression of you.
like she has no idea we're gonna get married someday.
Yeah.
Like, and then I'm gonna have
he's gonna help you.
It's gonna be the most
Yeah.
embarrassing conversation where I'm like, sir, when I said I have all the hoes,
Yeah.
all the niggas love me, you shouldn't have to make a speech after you fight. It's really about the Prime Directive and Starfleet. That's what I'm really about. Like, but I was in the moment,
Yeah.
like,
you were
sorry,
feeling
sir.
it. You were in character.
I was
Yeah.
in character, so
And now he's watching this. And
now he's watching.
My
this,
dad
like,
watches whole podcast.
You won't stop saying it. Like,
Really?
you could have been with my daughter if you. I would do anything LeVar Burton told me to. He was like,
At this point.
yeah. So, yeah, it's. I'll get us invited back. I got to see some of the more dimensions, take some photos before I give it to my architect.
Yeah.
And be like, just do this.
Oh, yeah. You need to sneak in and then just do a whole walkthrough video.
He's like,
yeah,
are you
yeah,
taking photos of
Architecture Digest. needs to
Yeah,
go there.
they come to my house. That's gonna be the best bit ever. So, well, thank you guys for coming and being on the podcast. Where can people find you, Kennedy?
you can find me on Instagram at KennedyG, KennedyGee, and my YouTube, same handle.
Do you have good photos or
I have great photos, amazing photos, model, actor, host, all of the above.
you got good
Perfecto.
reels,
Yeah.
TikToks?
Yes.
Okay.
Great, not good.
Where do they find you, John?
Oh, I'm everywhere. John Ros 93 everywhere on Venmo.
You can find me on Venmo and Zelle. Me too. I'm William Haynes. Follow me on there. Thank you.